Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We are here on Byzantium, finally. This place looks very awesome, to tell you the truth. This is exactly what I'd imagine.
You. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
The million-bit smile? I would like to make it worth 10 million.
Oh god. It's like being on the Birmingham High Street. Well, who are you?
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
Oh no. Does working for a mad scientist count?
A mad scientist? Guy sounds like he's moonlighting. Here's some free advice. If you want to make it in this business, you gotta work with professionals. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Well, that was weird. But sure, why not? I'll make a great central actor. Oh man. These signs are way fancier than the other ones. Closed for repairs and renovations.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
Wow.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Nah, probably just fine.
Nah, probably just shoot you. Brilliant.
C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P $3.
Well, the real question is, what are we actually doing here? Wow, Forsyth Luxury Munitions. Look at how big this place looks. Whoa. Damn. Now this is a gun shop. What is that? Grenade launcher. What do you reckon this guy sells?
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
What do people around here need weapons for?
Why, to defend their property, of course.
50-Bit says he's got a hard on right now.
Byzantium is the best of what Halcyon has to offer. It's up to us to protect it.
Protected from what?
Marauders, dissidents, especially large sprats. One never knows what threat might arise.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with smart man.
One can never be too well armed. Who knows when the hordes may hurl themselves at our gates?
Let me see what you've got. Right, what does this man sell? He apparently just sells everything. Ooh, he has a few legendaries. The Exterminator. Massive kick will often knock back on your targets. The Knockbackinator was taken. The Pink Slip? No need to see the HR. Post armor damage dealt plus 15%. Wow, that's... These are quite good. Well, I guess I'll keep it in mind. Oh, I should probably repair my stuff while I'm
What can I
here.
help you find?
Let me see what you have. Let me just repair my stuff, because it's probably all broken. I don't think I've repaired anything for... Well, I can sell all my junk as well. I don't know how much money I just made. I actually have no idea how much money I just made. I know I had like pockets and pockets full of jewelry and stuff. Right. So, on task. What do we got? We got at Central, that's the film production. We could always do that, I suppose. The Low Crusade. That's Ellie's parents. I am actually incredibly intrigued by Ellie's parents. Let's go see what they want. Now, I know there is the retirement quest on this planet. I have to speak to someone first, apparently.
Anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the pain.
And the only reason I know this is because my friend at work played this game, and he kept telling me about it.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
You couldn't sound any more suspicious if you tried.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something?
Yes.
Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
What are you so worried about?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Calm down and tell me what happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I mean, I could go and look for your sprats. I spend a large amount of time in this game looking for sprats.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding.
Oh.
Also, they're white rather than green.
That would have been an easy one.
Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
What are the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course.
Yeah.
Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
Good to know. Yeah, but why don't you go into the tunnels yourself?
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets.
Great.
Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
I'm going to assume there's some sort of secret base down there.
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course.
Okay. I mean, these are all very obvious questions. Why are there exterminator mechanicals in the tunnels? Or to exterminate things?
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
Okay. I'm wondering why you're so attached to these sprats.
They're for my, research.
What are you researching? Out with it already.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
Just tell me what this has to do with your sprats.
Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back.
So your sprats, what are their names?
Not just names, they all have backstories too. There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
I love the name Evelyn. Oh man, the last one is totally... Who am I kidding? I don't need to hear this. You seem surprised I'd help you.
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Farewell. Right, let's carry on. Let's carry on with what we're doing. Steal this stuff. Ooh, yeah, it's free stuff. Right. The Byzantium estates.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
Guess the vending machine's broken. This place is really cool. Like the architecture and stuff.
Today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep up the hard work.
That couldn't sound any more like bullcrap. Oh well. Flippin' heck. The estate district. Well, bloody hell, her parents must live in a very nice place.
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all?
Yes. I guess this is Ellie's house.
My parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
I don't know, I think you came from some significant wealth here. I'm gonna pick that up just in case we need it. Okay, let's transition to the Fen Hill Estate. This is going to be a swanky place, isn't it? And I'm going to be, oh, look at how amazing that is. Oh, god damn it. I want to live in a house like this. Hey, look, it's the... Unreliable. Or is that the... No, is that the spaceship, the Hope? Ah, they're rich. They won't mind if I just, like, kind of go through all of their stuff. I'm sure nobody would mind. If you've got loads of money, then why would you care, right? How that works. It's totally how that works. Well, I guess... No butler! There's a question. Where's your butler? Your doorman? Where's the person who's letting me in? Hi, random man. Just walked into your... They've got a bar!
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss! We certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
So, even though I just said that, that's probably not a good idea. I'm not spitting on the floor, even I have lines. Oh, sod it. Spit on the floor, fancy place, I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
Oh.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Indeed, we've saved town, restored property across alcohol, theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it, we've done it. At least twice. Let's go with that one. Theft, vandalism, profanity.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Don't treat her like that, she's come a long way to see you.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Wow. Hold up. These floors are just nice. They're top quality marble.
He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
It's not for lack of people trying, believe me.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do.
They sold something, didn't
We
they?
collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what?
But I'm sure you're much happier now knowing that Ellie's alive and well, right?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret.
Secret.
Deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
So tell them Ellie's back and you'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Was there no, like, coroner or anything like that? That's a pretty funny story. No. Oh, that's a pretty funny story. Let's go with that.
Hey! You're supposed to be on my side.
Whoops.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
God, these people are assholes. If you really knew your daughter, you'd know quiet is not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Oh. Why didn't that suck? That was not the happy reunion I was expecting. It was actually quite upsetting. I'm guessing we need to speak to Ellie.
Let's talk outside.
Okay. Will the depravity never cease?
Can we talk?
Yes. Oh.
Can you We'd hardly
Whoops.
been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
How did you think it would go?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
This is a very specific fantasy.
Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
Intimidate 40, how about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Hey, chin up, you're better than this.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. and I've got a reputation to maintain.
Trust me, this was for the best.
I'd love to know how you'd describe getting kneecapped.
Better than getting shot in the head. This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
You can learn something from this. Everyone's only out for themselves. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, let's go with that one. You've got to surround yourself with people who really look out for you now.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
I do like money. Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
So, how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
Yeah, sure, why not?
If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Let's go. Well, I've got good people skills. I'm sure I'll be fine. Let's, where is this insurance office? Whoops.
Ellie.
Hey, it's all the way back here, okay.
I wonder if maybe we got some things in common.
This isn't another thing.
They're saying the exact same thing they said a minute ago. I feel cheated. They have lots of things to say, and they're saying the same thing. Down here, maybe.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I say.
Wentworth Executive Offices? Man, this place is so goddamn cool. I love it. I think I've just gone around in a giant circle. Oh well. It looks kind of foreclosed. Oh, what? What the hell is this? It's a box on the wall. Is this the insurance company? The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group's satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
God damn it! No, we're not. Son of a... Right, let's do at Central then. I mean, we could go to Fallbrook. Could we go to Fallbrook? Oh, damn it, fine. I'll go to Fallbrook. Only just bloody got here. Where's me ship? It won't take us too long to get to Fallbrook, I suppose. I can just, like, fast travel right there. Does it have its own landing pad? I don't think it has its own landing pad.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members, Ellie or...
I am not. Wait. On Monarch. Wrong planet. Fallbrook. There we go. We can go straight there.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
In theory, we can just leave. Take Ellie, because we're probably going to need her to set up the account. I imagine. It's going to be hard to set up an account in the name of somebody who isn't present. Going off of British law, anyway. In Britain, you have to go through some ridiculous steps of having 17,000 forms of identification to open a bank account. If you got a bill, you get your identification, your passport, your driving license, 16 years worth of bills and resident addresses.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
A little bit over the top if you ask me, but I suppose I wouldn't be saying that if somebody accidentally opened an account in my name.
This looks like the place. You ready to get my money?
Does this look like the place? I feel like we're about to get ripped off by, well, Sublight. I'm just going to quickly save this, just in case it goes horribly wrong. Okay. Hello, insurance agent.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind?
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
It's like they say, there's no cure for that.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch. But financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
Wonderful. So you're dodging the authorities?
We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity.
I can kind of see where she's
Plus,
coming from.
Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
So, I need to change the beneficiary on... For some reason, my brain is not reading that. Marilyn! There we go. Jesus. Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy. I am very tired today.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Oh god, she remembers.
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
What else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
So, how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, but, how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
That's a very specific number. I've got 2,185 bits here that say you can do it.
I'm forbidden from accepting bribes,
Damn
no
it.
matter how tempting.
Are you kidding? You're in the middle of Fallbrook.
It's just that I'm still too junior for bribes.
You can't be serious.
You have to do at least 10 years before
What?
you're eligible for company graft and kickback benefits.
What? What? Look at it as a fine that I'm paying in advance.
The employee handbook doesn't say anything about that. Very well. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Well, that's it for now.
Can we talk?
Sure. That was it.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Congratulations, Ellie.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
What are you actually going to do with all those bits?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
Why not?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
That's the kind of thing that's running this place into the crapper.
Hate to say it, but Halcyon's already there. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Framed insurance check. I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
You're my friend, Ellie, and that's what friends do.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
I'm a doer, not a talker. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get all mushy or anything. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours.
Exactly.
So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Perception would want to be indebted to me, huh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Let's get a move on. Well, that's wonderful. Let's go see if we can find that frame check. I assume it's in our cabin. By cabin, I mean room. Close enough. Which is up these stairs here.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought
Wow,
on
look at
board?
all this random
Who keeps
rubbish we have in here
ordering
now.
these?
Whoa, we got a mantiqueen head? What better way to establish dominance over an alien ecosystem than by hunting its most dangerous predator and mounting his head on a wall? Exactly. Exactly. The Borst factory? I assume that's the iconoclasts? Yes. Where's the check? Maybe it's just got into my inventory. Maybe it's in a place I can't see. But you know what? I think I'm going to have to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.